Coming up, Championship Basketball is here as we bring you an update on all the latest games.
Plus, a preview into the high school wrestling individual championships.
And an overview of Penn State sports after the whistle starts now.
Hello and welcome to After the Whistle. Our crew traveled all over District 6 to bring you the latest on the basketball championships and more. Live from University Park, I'm Ethan Brinzer.
And I'm Alec Brown. We have the latest update on high school wrestling, individual championships, and high school hockey.
We'll also give you a look into Penn State's men's hockey, lacrosse, and wrestling. All that and more right here on After the Whistle.
The Central Cambria Red Devils, sitting at 9-9 in conference play, traveled to Bishop Guilfoyle to take on the Marauders, who were undefeated in conference play. The action starts immediately with BG's Jake Kissel getting the steal and driving down the court. But just when he thought he had it, he fumbles the ball but recovers the rock, then tries to find a teammate. He sends it out to Torian Consiglio, who nails the three-pointer.
Bang!
Central Cambria responds back with a steal of their own. Braden Swope takes it down the court and puts up the shot, but it's no good. A struggle, but Swope gets it back, passes the ball out to JD Browse, hitting the three-pointer right here, lefty and all.
Great hustle right there.
The Red Devils leading the Marauders at the half, 31-25. A back-and-forth game, BG back at it. It's Nick Ford who puts up his own tray ball, nothing but net.
There's a lot of threes this game.
Central Cambria now trying to make some magic happen. It's Brady Schneider fighting through defenders. See the push-off right there. Gets a little bit of room there and gets the score for the Red Devils. But their efforts wouldn't be enough as the Marauders sailed to the victory, 69-52. With the loss, Central Cambria's playoff dreams have been extinguished, while the win brings Bishop Guilfoyle one step closer to the title. The game was close until BG took off. Annika Wagner has the story.
Thanks, Alec. Playoff basketball has no shortage of theatrics, and this game was no different. Let's take a look. This game had everything. Lead changes, emotions, and a standout player. This match was nothing short of a show. Bishop Guilfoyle entered the game on a 15-game win streak. The Marauders lived up to the hype and won 69-52. But this game was far from a blowout. At the half, Central Cambria controlled the game 31-25. The Red Devils had BG's number starting out the second half, but the Marauders refused to quit.
At halftime, I had a little talk with the boys. We feel that this is the scariest game of the year. You lose, your season's over. So at halftime, we're just like, you got 16 minutes left of the season. That's all you're guaranteed. We challenged their competitiveness, we challenged their fire, and they responded like champs.
In the third quarter, junior wing Torian Consiglio took matters into his own hands and scored 11 points to propel Bishop Guilfoyle into the lead.
Just as the Red Devils seemed to be running away with it, Marauders' Torian Consiglio helped turn his team around for the comeback victory.
Consiglio ended his dominant performance with 29 points on the night. With the win, Bishop Guilfoyle looked to their next performance against a familiar foe, Penn Cambria. In this game will likely be a gritty match.
Big rival, to be honest with you, and we just want to kill him.
Can the Marauders fend off the Panthers? Let's see. Ethan, now back to you.
We saw this rivalry in the fall on the gridiron, and we are seeing it again now on the hardwood. It's the Penn Cambria Panthers versus the Bishop Guilfoyle Marauders. In the first quarter, Gavin Harold hits Caden Gibbon, who goes up and off the glass for the nice layup right here. Later, it's the Marauders working out a Torian Consiglio, and nothing but net for his only three of the night.
Corner three.
The Panthers answer that three with one from Brandon Ravish right in front of the dog pound, making it 12-8, BG leading.
Right over the defender, too.
Later on, Hamilton Gates with the soft hands for two and the nice layup.
A little bit of contact as well.
Under 3 left in the fourth quarter, Ravish with the hook pass to Gibbons, and he goes reverse for the layup and get the Panthers within 6. Nick Ford responds with a dagger triple for the Marauders. That would be the final nail in Penn Cambria's coffin as Bishop Guilfoyle emerged from the game victorious. Bishop Guilfoyle looks to their next game this Friday for the 3A championship title, while they will face Forest Hills.
The Mifflin County Huskies and State College Little Lions meet for the District 6A Boys Championship on Friday at Bald Area High School. State College wins the tip-off and would start the game off hot as they got it down to Charlie Yarts, who starts a big night with that right post hook there.
Nice big man move right there.
Mifflin County's Josh Hatzler takes the pass and Euro steps to the rim for two. What a beautiful move right there. It's Yarts once again showing his dominance, missing the layup, but getting it right back and putting it back in Angel Reese style. State College continues their great play as Reed Melvin throws it down to Ty Salazar after a steal to get the easy two. At the end of the third, it's Jack Curry from long range on that half-court buzzer beater, just like that. State College closes it out as Manny Elliott passes it to Melvin, who drives and adds the score for the lead. Curry would try to add 3 more, but was unable to, as the Little Lions win the championship 44-40. Mifflin County falls to 10-13 as their season comes to an end. However, State College moves to 10-12 and awaits their matchup in the next round of the playoffs.
The State College Little Lions and Altoona Mountain Lions meet Friday night for the District 6 6A Girls Basketball Championship at Bald Eagle Area High School. State College wins the tip and we are underway. Lane Wilt spins off the defender and makes the fadeaway jumper to start off the game.
Not only wearing 24 like Kobe, so looks just like it right there.
100%. Jessica Hallbreaker gets the steal and takes it down the court for the easy layup. Wilt again sizing up the defender and making a spinning fadeaway for 2.
A little bit of deja vu.
Altoona led by 1 after the first half. Brianna Hudson gets the steal and takes it all the way down the court for another 2. Altoona continues to dominate as Milena Iyer gets the block and the Mountain Lions are off to the races. Hudson makes the layup and adds on another 2. Altoona grabs the ball to end the game and runs out the clock to win the championship. The Mountain Lions defeat the Little Lions 41-37 to win the District 6 6A title. The Altoona moves to 23-2 and awaits their next opponent. State College falls to 18-5 as their season comes to a close.
The Williamsburg Pirates set sail for Bishop Guilfoyle to face the Marauders in the second round of the District 6 2A playoffs. The Marauders won the game between these two back in December. We get right into the action where the Pirates grab the rebound, leading to Leanna Royer pulling up from beyond the arc. You'll see it right here with the defender in her face to knock down the early 3.
That's Curry range right there.
Indeed. But BG would fight back, swinging the ball out to Morgan Ruggery, who sinks a 3 here in the corner to give the Marauders some momentum. We then jump to the second half where another missed shot, BG's Amberlyn Petreka, would send the ball out of the gym with this massive block. This came in Mutombo. No, no, no.
You could hear that all the way from here.
Then it's Ruggery doing the dirty work as she would get this late layup to seal the victory in front of a blizzard of Marauders students. The Marauders would go on to win 61-45 and advance to the district championship game. Bishop Guilfoyle moves to 24-2 and plays Bishop Carroll tonight, and Williamsburg falls to 20-5 and plays St. Joseph for 3rd place tomorrow night.
The Bishop Guilfoyle girls are about to take on Bishop Carroll at Mount Aloysius College. Let's throw it to our reporter Eric Morris, who is at the championship game.
Thanks, Ethan. Welcome inside the Convocation Center here at Mount Aloysius College, where the fans are still filing in for this big-time matchup here tonight. It's the 1A District 6 Girls Basketball Championship with the reigning state champion Bishop Guilfoyle Marauders as they're set to take on the Bishop Carroll Huskies. The teams are out on the floor right now. One important thing to note from the highlights you just saw with Bishop Guilfoyle and Williamsburg, freshman standout Leanna Williams went down early in that game. She's out warming up tonight with a knee brace on her right knee. She looks good to go tonight, would probably give me some buckets if I was out there trying to defend her. It's important to note as well that right after this matchup, St. Joseph's Catholic Academy from State College will be taking the floor. Their tip-off is set for 7:30, but this matchup that we're talking about right now, we're just 18 minutes away from tip, so get ready. We'll have the highlights for you next week on After the Whistle, but for now, we're going to send it back to the studio. Back to you guys, Ethan and Alec.
Coming up, we look into what's next for high school wrestling.
Until then, here's a look into some of the other brackets in high school basketball. Individual wrestlers are heading to regionals this weekend. That gave them a well-deserved week off from competition. Many of our District 6 wrestlers are hoping to advance to state competition in Hershey next weekend. Let's take a look into some of the wrestlers to watch for these upcoming competitions. We will start with Bald Eagles' Caleb Close, who is 37-1 on the season with 24 pins on the year.
That's an impressive number.
Close committed to American University all the way back in December of 2023 and is now the #2 wrestler in the state at 189. Next up is Close's teammates Tanner Gunot, who is 41-7 on the year. Gunot is ranked number 5 in his weight class and is a 2-time district champion.
Impressive takedown right there.
Now up is Bishop McCourt and Rutgers commit Devon McGrow. The senior is 42-3 and is going for his 2nd regional championship. Let's turn to Altoona's Lucas Sipes. The 3-time regional champ is committed to North Carolina and is just 2 wins shy of 150 for his career.
Let's see if he can get that.
Lastly, State College and Penn State commit Asher Cunningham went 27-3 and is looking to win a 2nd consecutive state championship. The Southwest 2A regionals will take place this Friday and Saturday at Altoona High School, while 3A will take the trip towards Pittsburgh to Canon McMillan High School for the rest regionals.
With the Big Ten championships on the horizon, the #1 ranked Nittany Lions welcome American University into Rec Hall for senior night. The final duel of the regular season is the final time All-American Bo Bartlett and national champions Carter Starachi and Greg Kurtvliet will wrestle at home. In the 141, Bo Bartlett crushed Elijah White, recording 6 takedowns in the first period on his way to a 21-5 tech fall. At 184, Carter Starachi made Lucas White flop like a fish, getting the 4-point near fall, and he will eventually get the pin.
It's like he has nowhere to go.
At the 285, Greg Kurtvliet throws Emmanuel Ulrich to the floor, shoving those shoulders to the mat to get the pin, making it 4 straight falls to end the night for the Nittany Lions.
Just pure dominance.
Absolutely. The seniors get the send-off they wanted as Penn State beats American 50-3 in their final regular season duel of the year. The Nittany Lions will head to Evanston, Illinois for the Big Ten Championship, looking to win the tournament for the 3rd consecutive time in a row.
Laurel Mountain hockey play continues with Westmont Top Hill traveling to face Altoona in the Galactic Ice Rink on Thursday night. Puck is dropped and we are underway. Halfway through the first, Noah Staines gets by his defenders and feeds Ricky Crum, making it 2-0 for Altoona.
Impressive assist right here.
The Hilltoppers respond as Gunnar Montanaro sends it across to Ethan Downey, who beats the goalie, making it 2-1. Caden Hessel speeds past the defender and across the crease, but it's stopped by Megan Harbaugh. Westmont Hilltop down but not out of the game as they flip the momentum by 6. Hard work from multiple Hilltoppers resulted in this Colby Carson snipe bar down. Then it's Downey skating through multiple defenders, Little Line defenders that is, making great moves and burying it, making the score 8-4. Beautiful finish right there. Westmont Hilltop would get 2 more, but it wasn't enough. Altoona wins 8-6. The Hilltoppers dropped to 6-10 after a loss to State College on Tuesday 4-2. They play Forest Hills next, while the Mountain Lions move to 9-8 and will play Central Cambria next.
Staying on the ice, Penn State men's hockey heads into its final regular season series this weekend against #2 Minnesota. It's setting up to be one of the most important weekends in program history, with the potential for home ice in the first round of the Big Ten tournament, and is still chasing an NCAA tournament spot.
Stakes are high.
The Nittany Lions are coming off a massive series at #1 Michigan State, where they took 5 of the 6 possible points. Friday night, they officially tied 2-2, but won the shootout. On Saturday, they went up 3-0 before surviving a couple of late goals from the Spartans to win it 3-2 behind 42 save from Arseny Sergeyev. It was the 3rd win all-time against the #1 and the 399th win in head coach Guy Godowski's career.
Penn State men's lacrosse took on Navy this Saturday at Panzer Stadium. 2 defensive teams started out the game hot with a combined 6 goals in a tie 3-3 game. In the second quarter, Navy took a 1-point lead with a goal by Evan Conway. Penn State then responded, scoring 5 goals in the second quarter. Luke Wallstrom closed out the corner with a spin move shot, making it 8-6, with the Nittany Lions on top headed into halftime.
It's a great half by the Nittany Lions.
Entering the third quarter, Penn State began to dominate with a goal by Will Peden, followed by Liam Matthews' second goal of the game, 10-6. Penn State's defensiveness forced 15 turnovers and held Navy to just one goal in the second half, taking the win 13-7. Next, Penn State will head to New Haven to take on Yale, and Navy will take on Boston University at home. Our reporter Jenna Wisman was there at the game. Jenna, what did you see?
Coming off an overtime loss to Princeton, Penn State knew they had to bounce back when Navy came to town. Let's take a look. The number 9 ranked Penn State Nittany Lions welcomed the Navy midshipmen to Panzer Stadium on February 22nd, looking to bounce back from a heartbreaking overtime loss to number 10 Princeton last week. Both teams started out hot, scoring a combined total of 12 goals in just the first half. Penn State was able to push their lead to 2 heading into the half, thanks to senior Luke Wallstrom, who scored a goal at the very end of the second quarter to make the score 8-6. The Nittany Lions came out of the locker room ready to dominate the second half. Luke Wallstrom continued to have himself a day, tallying 2 goals and 3 assists for a total of 5 points on the game.
Obviously a heartbreaking loss last week. We came in just extremely motivated and just built confidence all throughout the week, and just came back to loving the game and playing together, and it really came together when we did that.
Penn State was able to use man-up situations to their advantage after a lot of penalties from Navy. That's how they were able to capitalize, which worked really well for them. And then it was Penn State's defense as well.
The Navy, to their credit, were winning some of the dodges, and I thought in the second half we just supported when needed, and then when the guys were doing a good job on their matchups, we just kind of left them alone.
Penn State will travel to take on number 13 ranked Yale this week, where they'll look to keep this same energy. Penn State went on to sink Navy by a score of 13-7. Now back to you guys.
Thanks, Jenna. This week was packed with many top moments.
Let's go over to Matt Kropp with our top plays of the week. Matt?
Thanks, guys. There was a lot of action around District 6 this week, but we were able to narrow it down to these top 3 plays. At number 3, Hunter Aquino with the skip pass to Liam Matthews, who rips a shot top corner, making it 10-6 Penn State.
Just an incredible shot. Look at the velocity on that thing.
At number 2, Ethan Downey for Westmont Hilltop as he slides the puck right under the defender's skate and finishes for a goal. Let's take a closer look. Oof, look at those smooth moves. And for our top play, Jack Curry drains a shot from half court right at the buzzer. Let's slow it down. Shots up and bang! Looking like Steph with that shot. Under skates, across defenses, over courts, we went everywhere for our top 3 plays. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Matt. That's all for this week's show. Tune in next week for more coverage on District 6 and Penn State sports. I'm Ethan Brinzer.
And I'm Alec Brown. For more updates on our show and coverage of games, follow us on X, Instagram, and TikTok at ATWPSU, and check out the Penn State Student Media website. We'll see you next week right here on After the Whistle.